I'm Cadet Command Sergeant Major Lawrence Monio Matthews of your Jaguar Battalion. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome parents, guardians, and the Jaguar class of 2024. I am Brooke Wigginton, the proud principal of Port St. Lucie High School, and I would like to welcome you to our 2020-2021 virtual open house. Due to the pandemic, this year will look very different. But with the help of our teachers, families, and students, we plan to continue the journey of success and make your year a great one. Our mission here at Port St. Lucie High School is to prepare all students for personal success, college, and the global workplace. Currently, Port St. Lucie High School has a 97% graduation rate. It is truly a place where all students can succeed. So this year, I want to challenge you. Step outside of your comfort zone and get involved. Port St. Lucie High School offers a variety of programs, both academic and extracurricular. I encourage you to take the Jaguar leap and enjoy your high school experience.
There's a reason why people call Port St. Lucie High School the pride of Port St. Lucie. The reason why is because we're just a different breed. We have a higher standard here and we just have our Jaguar pride. You can tell whenever you come to our campus, you can see all the students, we enjoy coming here. It's really a great environment for students. I just really appreciate the teachers that we have here. I believe they do a very good job of teaching us information not only for today, but for the future so that we can thrive as adults. Being a student here will give you an experience you will never forget for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter what kind of student you are, there is always something here for you at Port St. Lucie High School.
Port St. Lucie High School offers various academic programs such as the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, or the IB program, which helps cultivate a comfortable learning environment with the student and teacher, and it really enables students to explore their potential learning experiences. One of the reasons that I decided to join IB was so that I can help prepare for my future, and it actually helps me to connect with my teachers. It's like a one-on-one. It really helps prepare you for your future endeavors. Something that really gives me school pride is being involved in my school and, having extracurricular activities and being involved in clubs. It really helps me establish that school pride.
I've been a part of the drama department for 3 years now, and it honestly has changed my life. I came from a spot in middle school where I didn't really fit in, and coming here and having a group of people who always have my back and will be there for me no matter what, and who support you, and the teachers, Patrick, Madden, they're always there for us. It's a great experience. From the success of our program, we have been given the opportunity to see countless amount of shows over at the Kravis Center down in Palm Beach to all the way up in New York City when we go to see 10 shows on our New York trip. In New York City, we're given the opportunity to talk to professional Broadway stars, which really opened my eyes because it's something I want to do when I graduate high school, and it made me see that this is something that I can do. I'm so proud to be in a department that really has built itself from the ground up, and the success of the shows, just being able to say we've put in all this hard work and be able to say that they do sell out is something amazing.
Usually when people think about band, they think about it, oh, it's just a class, you go and play music and then you go to your next class. But it doesn't just stop there. During the summertime we have marching season, which is when we perform at different competitions. We go to Vero for Crown Jewel, and we also perform in music performance assessments. And then we also have things like jazz band and pit orchestra. All these ensembles perform not just in class, but also for numerous hours after school. Last October, the band went to our marching performance assessment. We received straight superiors, which means that we got the highest score in all the categories. When we do well at these competitions, it definitely instills pride, not only in the band, but I think definitely in some of the people who admire the band on campus. It's really exciting to see that we've come so far and nothing's gonna stop us now. Watching the band progress has definitely instilled pride in all of the members, and we're really proud to be part of this awesome band program.
I'm a part of the TV production program here at Port St. Lucie High School. This is my second year being a part of Miss Ward's program. In this program, I have been given the opportunity to get hands-on training, become industry certified in video editing, and have the opportunity to work on the daily newscasts. What gives me school pride is being a part of something that the students can see every day. What also gives me pride is being able to work on creative projects that I have full creative control. In the future, when I look back at my high school career, this program will be something that I was very proud to be a part of. It's great to know that the skills that I'm learning today will help me in the future.
I'm a golfer here at Port St. Lucie High School, and I love playing golf here because of the fact that I can make great relationships with everyone I play with. I've been playing golf for 8 years, so it's a huge part of my life, and I love the relationships I've built and how I've really helped girls improve from golf. And the school really helps express that, you can play any sport and every sport's recognized. So this year I finished undefeated. I won districts. I placed second in regionals with a 73. I have won Athlete of the Year last year, which is really awesome. It's really helped me get recognized from the county, the district, and even some colleges have recognized it. So with golf especially, I want to try to make the biggest impact I can. So I want to try and influence girls to keep golf with them, to really embrace Jaguar pride, to really show everyone that Port St. Lucie High School has something special with athletics and academics. With Jaguar pride, I can really show that my high school experience was probably the best I'm ever going to have.
As the Cadet Command Sergeant Major here at the Jaguar Battalion, I just have the ability to oversee the 4 first sergeants who look over the company. Our mission statement is to motivate young people to be better citizens, and this is true as it just gives us the chance to work with other people and with the instructors and with other outside organizations to build something and to make something happen. And it really gives us a sense of pride in saying that we did this. This event happened because of our actions. Every 4 years we have an accreditation, and we once again passed that with flying colors. We are an honor unit with distinction, the highest unit award we can get. Over the past couple of years, we've placed at states for Raiders, which is our physical fitness team, as long as drill, which is marching. The one thing I love about the uniform is the awards and the medals we get to wear. And they not only give pride in myself, but they give pride in us as a unit. Because when I put on this uniform, I'm not only a member of the Junior ROTC Cadet Corps, I'm a member of the Jaguar Battalion. I get to say that in the creed every morning. And so I get to go to school wearing this, knowing that I'm a part of the Jaguar Battalion. With the help of First Sergeant Robert Polino and Lieutenant Colonel Navarez, I just get to work with them and work with our fellow cadets and make this Jaguar Battalion something we can be proud of. Make Port St. Lucie a school that is known for success as it always is.
We hope you've enjoyed learning all about the amazing things happening at Port St. Lucie High School. Once a Jaguar,
always a Jaguar. Class of 2024. My name is Miss Sage, and I'm the 9th grade assistant principal, and it is an honor to work alongside you this year and help you achieve your goals. As your assistant principal, my main priority is to make your transition from middle school to high school as easy as possible. I know this year will look different due to the pandemic, and I also understand that the unknown may cause a bit of anxiety and stress. The purpose of this open house is to prepare you for what your year will look like and to equip you with the information needed for success. Today, we will cover first day of school procedures, we will review our return to school safety plan, and we will take a short tour of the school. As you know, preparation not only helps build your confidence, but will also limit first day of school anxiety. Let's take a look at some of the key people on our campus who will play an intricate role in your success. Port St. Lucie High School's administration consists of 4 assistant principals. Each assistant principal supervises a different grade level. 9th grade, Mrs. Sage. 10th grade, Mr. Lee. 11th grade, Dr. Belgraves. 12th grade, Mr. Early. And your school principal, Mrs. Wigington. Each assistant principal are here to assist you on your journey as a Jaguar. In addition to your administrative team, we have a variety of other people who are available both on campus and virtually to help and support you throughout your 9th grade year. Ms. Mazzacco will serve as our 9th grade counselor. Dean Power is our 9th and 10th grade dean. Dean Rodriguez is our 11th and 12th grade dean. Each of them, along with your teachers, are here to support you with any of your needs. Remember, our greatest concern is your well-being, and we are all committed to helping you succeed. Now that you've had an opportunity to see some of the key people here on our campus, let's review first day of school procedures. We will begin with students who selected a traditional on-campus schedule. When arriving on campus, no student will be permitted to enter the school prior to 7:10 a.m. For students who are walking or biking to campus, you will be directed to Jag Alley. Students will stop at a hand sanitizing station located at the gate. For parent drop-off students, you may begin entering campus at 7:10 a.m. Students will be directed to follow the sidewalk to the main entrance. Buses will be released at 7:15 a.m. Students will arrive to campus must report immediately to their first period class or to the cafeteria for breakfast. Students, as you arrive to campus, you will notice classroom locators posted around campus. These locators will be listed alphabetically. After identifying your class, you will report to your first period location. Students will receive their official schedule in the homeroom class. Students who have no first period class will report to the cafeteria for assistance. While on campus, it's important to follow the signage to ensure compliance with all hallway directions and traffic patterns. Transitions will be 4 minutes long between each class. When the bell rings, you will need to report directly to your next period. Finally, we will review campus dismissal. For dismissal, we will be using a staggered release option with no bell. Students will be released by building upon announcement. Students who are taking the bus will report directly to their bus upon classroom dismissal. If for any reason your bus is not here, you will be directed to Jag Alley, where you will be required to social distance. For students who are walking or biking to campus, you will need to leave campus immediately following classroom dismissal. Students waiting for parent pickup will need to wait in the identified zone. Students will be required to social distance. They will be able to identify the appropriate standing areas by looking for the green dots in the waiting zone. Now we will discuss first day of school procedures for students who selected the My School option. Students, your current schedule will be available through Skyward. It is essential that you will follow this schedule as live instruction and attendance will be taken each class period. All coursework will be offered through Canvas. Please ensure that you identify your lunchtime as directed by your 4th and 5th period teacher. Now that you've been given everything that you need to have a successful first day, let's take a short tour of the school. Our gym and athletic areas are the pride of Port St. Lucie High School. Our cafeteria is equipped with both indoor and outdoor eating lines. In addition, we have indoor seating and outdoor seating to ensure social distancing. Facilitate the transition from middle school to high school, our 9th grade academy is organized into 3 different academic teaching teams. These 9th grade teams have established a system of supports for all students, both virtual and traditional. Our Jaguar Preparatory Academy teams consist of 5 core teachers in the areas of English, Math, Science, Freshman Seminar, and Hope. The small group cohort of teachers will share the same group of students, allowing for a team approach to education. know that you're very excited for the first day of school. I also know that many of your concerns are surrounded around school safety. And as you know, safety is our main priority. The district's Safe Return to School plan covers in detail the safety procedures that our school has put in place. Please watch the following video.
St. Lucie Public Schools is excited to welcome our students and staff back for the 2020-2021 school year. Our #1 goal is to provide the safest teaching and learning environment possible for our students and our employees. This video series will illustrate some of the changes that our families and employees will see as we reopen schools.
The implementation of universal health precautions is the best way we can keep each other healthy and safe. We'll be working together to implement multiple steps which defend against the transmission of illnesses, including COVID-19. These defenses include wearing a mask, staying home when sick, frequent hand washing, social distancing, and frequent cleaning of high touch points. Face coverings during the upcoming school year. The use of face coverings is required for all students and staff. Students may only remove their masks if they have permission from a staff member because they are socially distanced from one another. We are strongly encouraging parents to provide a reusable face covering or disposable mask for their child. Masks will be provided for employees and students who are unable to provide their own. Parents are asked to send students to school with a bottle of water or refillable water container, as the water fountains will only be used to refill water bottles and refillable containers. Staff and visitors during the upcoming school year. We cannot stress enough the importance of staying home when you are sick. All staff and visitors will receive a temperature check upon arrival. Anyone with a temperature above 100.4 degrees will not be able to enter the facility. Staff and visitors will also be screened upon arrival. Anyone who has experienced flu-like symptoms, been exposed to someone who has tested positive for COVID-19, or have traveled internationally or to heavily impacted regions within the United States during the past 14 days will not be able to enter the facility. Student attendance during the upcoming school year. Students should stay home if they are sick. Students returning from international travel or heavily impacted regions within the United States will be required to enter precautionary quarantine for 14 days upon return. The use of perfect attendance awards and incentives will not be a focus this year. Bus safety during the upcoming school year.
So this year in St. Lucie County Public Schools, bus riding for students is going to be somewhat different.
We encourage parents and guardians to drop off their students or have them walk or ride bikes to school whenever possible. When buses will be used, our riders and drivers will follow a series of new safety protocols. While waiting for the bus, we ask that all students wear face coverings and follow social distancing guidelines. Drivers will be equipped with gloves, masks, and face shields for maximum protection. Between every route, drivers and aides will be cleaning the bus seats and touch points with an EPA-approved cleaner. This cleaner disinfects within 1 minute. Should a case of COVID-19 be traced to a rider of one of our buses, that bus will be removed from service. A secondary deep clean disinfecting will be performed on the entire bus before it returns to service. Hand sanitizer will be provided for riders as they enter and exit the bus. Riders are required to wear face masks at all times. We ask that riders adhere to social distancing whenever possible. Students from the same household will be allowed to sit together, otherwise riders will be spread out as much as possible. Bus schedules are being developed to reduce ridership on any given route. Bus windows will be lowered to improve ventilation as much as possible. Upon arrival, do not congregate and move directly to your classroom or destination. In the classroom during the upcoming school year. While we'll strive to keep the traditional school experience the same, the implementation of universal health and safety protocols will be added as a major focus of daily life in our schools. In addition, we have some new classroom safety protocols. Excessive furniture will be removed to allow for maximum use of space. When possible, students will be seated at least 6 feet apart. While social distancing in classrooms, masks may only be removed when permitted by a faculty or staff member. When moving into smaller groups, or when social distancing is not available, masks must always be worn. Teachers will provide breaks to allow for hand washing at strategic points throughout the day, such as before and after lunch, resource and recess, and after sharing equipment or supplies. The use of soap and water for at least 20 seconds is best. However, when unavailable, hand sanitizer will be provided. Explicit lessons on healthy habits will be conducted, including topics like hand washing, cough etiquette, use of masks, social distancing, and staying home when sick. Transitions during the upcoming school year. Hallway movement and transitions will have some new safety protocols for the upcoming school year. Masks must be worn at all times when transitioning from one area of the school to another. Many hallways and stairwells will be designated as one way to reduce traffic and congestion. These areas will be well marked with appropriate signage. Students in younger grades will line up according to social distancing guidelines with the use of clearly visible signage.
Today, we are here to talk about what the great things we have done, making sure that our staff are safe and that our children that are coming to school feel safe and everything is sanitized within the kitchen and on our serving lines to make sure that the students can get a healthy meal at breakfast time and at lunchtime. All of our food service employees have been trained to make sure that we're following the CDC guidelines as to wearing masks, and we also wear gloves during preparation. They start making sure that all of the tables and the utensils are sanitized prior to preparing the food. During the preparation, employees will be required to sanitize their hands and wash their hands every 30 minutes, just to make sure our sanitation methods are taking effect. We make sure that the serving line is sanitized prior to putting the meals on. Then after each class, the serving line will be sanitized once again. At the end of the day, we begin our sanitizing methods again and sanitizing the serving line. Then we also make sure that all the doors, all the handles, the cashier station, all of the tables are sanitized again one last time before the end of the day. And that is our method throughout the entire school day to make sure that our staff is feeling comfortable by making sure that they're wearing their mask and sanitizing their hands continuously, and also to make sure that our students are feeling safe and comfortable as well.
Breakfast and lunch will be very different for the upcoming school year. Meal service times will be staggered with longer lunch periods to maximize social distancing. Additional school areas will also be utilized, such as outdoor spaces and classrooms. As students enter the cafeteria, they will use hand sanitizer. Face coverings must be worn upon entry and while students are in the service line. Service lines, entries, and exits will have marked spaces to help ensure social distancing. Meal service will be as contact-free as possible. To achieve this, a selection of prepackaged meals will be available and distributed in small groups. Transactions will be touchless at point of sale, with cafeteria employees entering lunch numbers. Students will be prohibited from sharing utensils or foods. While these new meal protocols will take some getting used to, our goal is to provide every student with a safe and enjoyable experience. For the upcoming year, schools will be providing 3 different clinical spaces to meet the needs of our students. The main clinic will remain in place. In addition, schools are providing an isolation room for students who have been identified as having a fever or flu-like symptoms. These students must be kept separate from other students visiting the main clinic. There will also be a separate nebulizer clinic space. Each clinical space will have different requirements. The main clinic is a designated area at each school in the district, which is utilized to assess the day-to-day health needs of students and staff. This includes administering doctor-prescribed medicine, first aid, and performing mandated health screenings. Students who fall ill during the day and display flu-like symptoms will be cared for in a designated isolation room. If a student presents a fever, parents will be contacted and advised to pick up the child from school as quickly as possible. Any student with a fever must stay home for a minimum of 3 days. If a student has tested positive for COVID-19, that student must stay home for at least 14 days. Students who require in-school doctor-prescribed nebulizer treatments will receive those treatments in the nebulizer room, separate from other students, including those in the main clinic and the isolation room. COVID-19 response during the upcoming school year. Should a case of COVID-19 be found at one of our schools, the district will work closely with the Florida Department of Health in St. Lucie County. As with all matters of public health, the Department of Health will take the lead and conduct a thorough contact tracing investigation. They will contact parents and identify students and employees who should stay home and self-quarantine to reduce further spread. Impacted classrooms or school facilities will remain off limits as they undergo deep cleaning with CDC-recommended, EPA-approved, hospital-grade disinfectant. In addition, impacted buses will also be removed from service to undergo deep cleaning. COVID-19 is primarily an airborne pathogen. We are focusing on ensuring students minimize their risks by hand washing, having good hygiene, and healthy habits. During the upcoming school year, classrooms and shared areas will be cleaned first and then disinfected with hospital-grade disinfectant.
We're going to be following an enhanced protocol for cleaning and disinfecting all touch points throughout the day. And at night, of course, so it's all cleaned and disinfected for the morning. For deep cleaning, we're going to be using a disinfectant. We call it the EMIS machine. It is approved by the CDC and EPA. It has formulas that are approved for disinfection.
These machines are a combination of an electrostatic sprayer with Clorox disinfectant and sanitizing solutions which provide chemical coverage quickly and easily. The system uses an electrode to introduce an attractive charge to the chemical mixture and then atomizes the solution before using an air compressor to generate the liquid flow. It can cover up to 18,000 square feet per hour, even in hard-to-reach places, including the sides, underside, and backside of surfaces. The Clorox 360 solution is also an EPA-approved solution per CDC guidelines.
We will be disinfecting throughout the day. High touch points being pushes, door pulls, handrails, computer keyboards, light switches, anything that is a high touch point throughout the school. We will also be providing disinfectant wipes and hand sanitizer for every classroom.
Parents, we have the same goal that you have. We want to have a healthy and safe school year where we're meeting the needs of your students. I know with the collaborative partnerships and engagement from our families, we will be able to reach that goal. St. Lucie Public Schools, we're in this together.
Jaguars, I'm certain you have all the information needed for first day of school success. Whether you're at home or here on campus, I know this year will be great. We will see you on the 24th.